Whoa. Okay, let's find the vibes for the day, for this video. I'm not gonna lie, that new Ty Dolla Sign, I love. Mm. What's today? Today is April 3rd. Right now it's 4:20 p.m. Oh, Meek Mill got a new song. Let's see.
600 racks in the duffel, you either you with us or ain't, you ain't as fuck you. We came in this bitch 2 Glock 4 pounds in the tent, so we ain't gonna rumble. You get some money, they love you as soon as you lose it. Them hoes don't want you, please. Nigga ran through the money, got way more humble. 10 to a 20, I'm making it double. A 10 on your homie, I think he in trouble. Bro, see me make like 10 M's and he ain't get one cause he ain't wanna hustle. I almost put a bird on the bitch, I rap niggas, but I ain't one from me. Niggas know I'm lit. Got 10s, FNs, 6 3s, new bins. Fucking us since I'm here, 2 twins. Better believe it, I run her this cash. I get brought them like 2 M's. She fucked up, she get in her bag. I'll call Kim, can't get us some skips. Yeah. Bullshit, niggas think
Okay.
I'm lost it. Man, it out of my heart shit. Dog bitch, do it,
Okay.
baby, she toss it.
Let's
I
see.
get out of the park shit. Dog shit, I've been popping that dog shit.
Let's see. Alright, so for my last list so far, I've been heavy on Notion. Anybody out there whose brain is literally always functioning with like 20 tabs open? Notion? No, it's not. I wish I could show it on here because it's so cute. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I love all of the features. Wait a minute. It's not doing anything. Sucks. That sucks. I love all the features on Notion though. It's just so fun and it works the way my brain works, which is like in a chaotic, messy type of way. So right now, out of my checklist, because I'm creating an updated grand opening checklist, and this is everything that I need to do before opening. We're looking towards June 8th as the new dates. June 8th, 2026. Looking towards June 8th. And basically the only things I have to do right now are finish updating my business plans with all of the new programs, initiatives. I changed the hours again, adding an additional 30 minutes to our daytime operation. So instead of operating from 2 to 7, we're operating from 2 to 7:30. That's major. And then I still have to purchase a new updated LLC. I need to get that big blue shelf from the back area in our micro kitchen removed because I need to put a stove over there in that area. And I need to lay out everything for the grad season campaign, which so far it's looking like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're going to dedicate to the graduates. I have a vision board party planned. I have a graduation party planned and a step into your next chapter experience pop-up that we're going to bring to graduation. So that's going to be like our live pop-up experience, and I'm really excited about that. And I have to lay all of that out. My dad is going to help me with doing that door and getting everything together for that. install a new sink in that one area. So we have a little area in our micro kitchen where it was a sink formerly installed there, so I'm gonna get it reinstalled basically. I need to also complete 8 essays. That means edited, revised, finished. Like these are ready to be shared with the world. 8 of those by June 1st. So I have all the way up until June 1st to work on my essays. And I do have one that I've completed. I do have one complete, so I might share that on this brain dump video. But so far, now that I don't have to worry about my car anymore, everything is flowing, and falling in alignment. So I told myself I need to commit to 56 more days at both of these jobs. 56 more days. That's it. 56 more days. So my last day is going to be at the end of May at both of my jobs. Saving everything that I can, but not worrying about money because I have a lot of money that has to be invested into the lounge no matter what. That's my number one prerogative. For April, I gotta pay my I gotta pay some fees on my 826 West Laurel business suite. What's going on? Gotta pay some fees for my business suite. But after I pay my fees for my business suite, April and May strictly buying lounge inventory. So just trying to make sure I have everything laid out for the grad season campaign by May 1st and build up my portfolio of essays. Okay, so excited about all that. Let's see, let me find an essay. Okay, this is one of my essays that I'm working on, or this is actually complete. I just got done with this yesterday. And it's called A Letter for the Next Generation. Should I read the whole thing or some of it? I think I will. Read the whole thing. Okay. It says, I am honored to be. Let me not. Oh, I finished this on the 31st, not yesterday. Well, I was editing it yesterday. Anyway. Because that's something. Georgia Line Central Station, this is T. Oh. I thought I answered the phone. Okay, so here we go. I am honored to be among those who have the potential to reimagine our world with the power of their minds. When I look into this audience of students, leaders, visionaries, and why did I read it like that? When I look into this audience of students, leaders, visionaries, and advocates, I am assured that I am in good company. My mind takes me back to 2015, graduating high school, unsure of what was in store, but holding on to a vision of healing the world through my art. And I actually got accepted into one of my dream art schools, but ended up not going. That summer, my grandmother underwent open heart surgery and needed around-the-clock care, so somebody had to step in. But I always had dreams of attending art school and becoming a journalist in a big city. God had completely different plans for me, so instead, I went to LLC, and after a year of studying journalism, I shifted toward education, where I went to UIS for a year as well. So basically, life after high school in a nutshell did not go as planned. Somehow, my first love from 10th grade at Mills found his way back into my life, and in today's terms, I was love bombed, and by October 2016, I was 19, married, and expecting our son. On July 21st, 2017, after hours and hours of laboring, I underwent an emergency C-section, and the joy of my world freed Onyx O'Neal, at nearly 10 pounds arrived earthside. To this day, that remains the most empowering, transformational moment of my life. When I had my free, everything I believed in, love, purpose, possibility, took physical form. Balancing young motherhood, marriage, and college, I eventually dropped out. And honestly, over the past 10 years, I've been in and out of school, taking a couple classes here and there ever since. But I was always thinking, creating, and dreaming. I truly believed that my friends and I, through our ideas, our creativity, and our art, could solve homelessness and poverty. We dreamed of opening a cafe and venue that would generate income, but more importantly, provide free meals to anyone in need. From there, we imagined opening shelters. We talked about 24-hour daycares, crisis nurseries, after school programs that stayed open late. And when I look back, I laugh a little at the boldness of it all. But it's also proof that I've always had big dreams. I just never knew how to bring them to life. But I'm grateful that I've always had a close knit circle of people around me who dream big, who create, and who believe just as big as I do. At 22, I joined AmeriCorps and got a real look at life as a teacher. That experience became another major turning point for me because it showed me clear as day that not only are teachers God's toughest soldiers, but that I didn't want to work within the system in that way. From one idea to the next, one role to the next, I explored every corner of education and enrichment that I could with the little education that I had. Now, at 29, after many positions and experiences later, I've accepted the fact that there are no existing systems that fully represent what I stand for and what I stand for and want to. I need to switch that around. I've accepted that there are no existing systems that fully represent what I stand for and want to pour all of my money into. I'm gonna fix that. And that's no shade because honestly, I'm just a dissenter. It's a genetic trait me and my people have. But honestly, within every organization I worked in over the past decade, I felt as if my ideas and voice didn't fit within what already existed. And once I understood that, everything shifted. That was 2022. That shift happened in 2022 when I stepped away from working within someone else's organization. In 2023, I opened my own daycare and after school. Some of this stuff is worded wrong, but I'm gonna fix it. In 2023, I opened my own daycare and after school program. 1 year later, I closed those doors to fully commit to building TBE Homework Lounge. 3 years later, I now have the honor of standing here with you as the CEO of TBE Homework Lounge, and everything actually turned out all right. So yeah, that's my lore. For years, I've carried ideas at the intersection of education, creative arts, and social justice. And for a long time, I told myself, if only I had the money, if only I had the team, if only I had the community. And now that I do, it is my responsibility, my purpose to pour everything into what I'm building, into this vision, into my son, into you, and anyone aligned with this mission. And I will stand 10 toes behind that for the rest of my life. So, now that most of you are officially labeled as the new adults in this country, I want you to carry this with you throughout your academic and life journey. Trials and errors are a part of the process. You are supposed to learn from your mistakes and make wiser decisions. That's proof of growth. Every class, every teacher, every grade, every moment throughout your years of schooling has led you to today, and it all matters. It is up to you to cherish those experiences and make them useful for your life. It's okay not to know what to do, where you're going or how you'll even get there. That's normal. The more life experiences you gain, the more clear your purpose and identity will become. To the students who are often overlooked, to the problem child, the ones who come from poverty, to the ones who are the first in their bloodline to do anything, no matter what it is, to the artists without resources but plenty of ideas, to the ones who know what it feels like to be alone, the students with big dreams, I am you. I see you. And CVE Homework Lounge is creating a world just for you. It is so important that you all believe that despite the madness, there is a massive, beautiful, inspiring, but sometimes heartbreaking world waiting for you to impact. And all you have to do is find your plan and stick to it. Find your plan and stay committed to it. I'm going to say that. To the systems, organizations, and people responsible for the outcomes we see in our society, I want to leave you with this. We cannot continue to mislabel the symptoms that we are witnessing that are a result of the deeply fragmented systems that have been created for the students and have existed for generations. We cannot place the responsibility solely on parents, schools, nonprofits, but most importantly, the students. If education is truly meant to be the great equalizer, then the students deserve a fair and equitable chance at success. And with that in mind, we have to ask ourselves, what kind of a world are we creating for the students? Thank you for your time. I pray for nothing but success and prosperity for everyone under the sound of my voice in this room. God bless you all. And honestly, I'm very proud of that. However, there's a lot of little tweaks I'm gonna make, but that's the whole point of me working all this month, all the way up until I'll give myself. I don't think it's gonna take me till June 1st. I'm gonna give myself May, mid-May, early mid-May. All my essays gonna be laid out. Cause I'm a writer by heart, so this is really nothing to me. But my ideas are like a mess. Honestly, they be chaotic. So I be having to lay everything out. But I'm also working on another essay on community and on community and mentorship. So this is what I'm gonna be doing up until the grand opening. Most likely, I won't be posting anything else on this channel until May because for the rest of this month, I gotta work my butt off, and I'm gonna be in the gym and at work. That's it. I'm trying to get everything laid out. I'm still gonna be recording and filming, but I'm not gonna share anything until next month because right now I have to get all of my worlds organized and within my head, so it's all laid out in a way. And that's what I'm doing because it's about to be a major. I can't really express my excitement fully because I'm at work, but you ever just feel it? I literally feel the change. I feel it. I feel the shift. I feel the shift. It's different when you can feel the shift, you know? It's different when you can feel it. I feel it. I thank God that I've arrived here. I thank God for everybody who has been pouring into me on this journey. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to all my day ones. This has been unbearable. Every moment. Well, I won't say every moment, but a lot of these moments have been unbearable. And I just thank God for the endurance. I thank God for giving me the strength. Like, this is not from my own muscle. Like it is from the muscle, but it's from that divine strength. I am so grateful. It's gonna go